this. That's odd. Alright. Hang on, let me watch the stream on my phone.
Yeah. I'm supposed to grab my phone just to make sure that it's live. Because everyone has decided that, you know, we're busy right now. So for everyone joining, actually I'm going to turn down the music because I can do that. Actually, I can do that here as well. For everyone joining, hello, my name's Commander, and welcome to the Wii Sports All Sports No Baseball. This is the final heat. Well, the final heat with multiple people. There might be one last one. We don't know yet. I don't know why I have EMB as a commentator. There's no second commentator. It's just me this time. We're going to have LogDaLemon versus JamisnotJelly here momentarily. We're just making sure everything is set up. Both runners are already into tennis. Okay, cool. We're live. So if both runners are ready, if they want to type ready in the chat, just in the tournament chat, so I know that you're both ready and both have your mics muted. I know Logs is already muted. Jam is ready. Once I'm waiting for Log to type ready. And I'll give a countdown starting from 10. Ready. Okay, so we're going to begin this first race in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. It'll take a couple seconds for the runners streams to catch up. I just have the title music in the background. Neither runner has audio, which is totally fine. I am in charge of Log's timer here. Their jam began, so Log should begin here shortly. Log will begin shortly. We might have some considerable stream delay. But meanwhile, Jam is going through tennis. It doesn't look like the greatest start today. He did get a really good serve there. He just needs to do... Oh, hold on. There we go. Now I got Logs going. So now I get to watch. And there, Jam's going to get out at 47. Tennis has been the real challenge for everyone so far, these tournament matches. Meanwhile, Log definitely picking up a lot of time here. And he's going to finish up here. Log, a considerable better tennis than Jam right now. And Jam already with a strike in bowling. As you can see, Jam is actually a left-handed player. That's not something that you've seen so far. Let's see, right now they're about a frame apart. Neither of them getting conservative. Both of these players have, I believe they said PBs of 549 coming into this, so it'll be interesting to see how close they get. It looks like Log picking up a strike here. Picking up a second strike. It looks like Jam threw it backwards for the crowd. Log setting up this curve shot. Let's see if it pays off. It almost did, picking up 9 there. And Jam similarly continuing. He's on his 7th frame here, and as Log starts his 7th frame. I think Log's picked up a little more time through bowling. It kind of looks like that. Also, it looks like Jam's stream on my end is just like being a little slow. I'm going to refresh it real fast. There. That's refreshed, and we'll refresh Logs. Oh, Log, that jumped high. I assume Log is timing it on his end, but Log into golf right now. It's going to be a little of an overshoot here. Well, Jam. Log's going to chip it right into there. Jam doing his 2nd stroke of golf. And Jam with a really good first hole, as Log is going to be into the 2nd hole here. I don't know how exact this time is going to be on Log's end, because when I did the stream refresh, it skipped pretty high up. That's really strong on Jam's end. Yeah, that went way over. Log going to pick up the par here. Okay, this chip in can go in. It just barely missed. Okay, so Log's actually going for it with the forward wind. We'll see what that does. I don't know. I don't think that's going to make it. It looked a little short. Nope, it actually did make it. So it raised up at the last second. Log on really good pace. I don't think I'm going to hope that he's timing it on his end. Here he goes. That would have been really cool. Oh, that did chip in. Look at the chip in from Log. Not what we were expecting. He's going to be running into boxing here, as Jam and down. So it's going to say that Log finishes a lot faster than he actually did. That was really good time by Log. I'm just going to hit B on that. I'm going to go back and retime that myself. That was a really good run by Log there. And Jam's about ready to finish up. Aw, except it looks like Chris is going to get back up. But I'm going to say Log is definitely in. And now Chris is going to go down here. And a 624 for Jam. That locks in both runners. That kicks out Skip. 624. I'm going to say Log got something about a 530. 530, 520 is what I'm going to say. Okay. If both runners want to type ready in the chat, I'm going to do a refresh on Log stream because I think that's the one that I need to focus on. But both runners are locked in. Definitely with those runs. Okay. Both are at tennis. Both are ready. I'm going to put the focus on log stream this time because that's just what I need to do. Jam is doing his own timer. So we're going to begin the second race in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. Okay, there we go. Yeah. So I just showed you how far behind Logs was last time. Log picking up the chip and eagle last time. Really good run. We'll make sure to retime it. And this is where Jam, both players are locked in now. The time they had to beat was a 6:34. Both players successfully did that. So it's just improving seeds. Log might be at like 5th seed here. And then Jam's looking to be tied at 12th seed. So it's going to come down to these next deals. Both having issues in tennis here. Jam just needs one more point. Log is having... Okay, Jam's leaving. Log's having considerably more problems this go around. I mean, he already had a really good time. And Log's finally done with tennis. That took a very long time. And now Jam is going through bowling. For Log, you could almost consider these next parts as practice. I don't think he's going to be able to beat what he did previously. Jam's setting something up. Maybe B's not working, which is not what he wants to see. No, he's just kind of sitting here. There he goes. Jam might be doing this for practice as well, as Log's continuing to go. Both of these players are pretty close. I think Jam is ahead this race. He only has 2 more frames left. I believe Log... Nope, Log only has 1, but we'll see. And Log almost exited early. He still exited early. It did not come up. Oh, and Jam freaking had to deal with a spare. That sucks. Game finished there. So Log will have to take a DQ this time because of an early exit in bowling. I mean, he still had... That first match should put him pretty well, as long as it can be retimed. But this is just good practice here. Jam's continuing on. They're going to be synced pretty up here. That's pretty well synced right there. Jam. He could possibly get a better time here. 0 wind as he's going to fire away with a really nice shot. It'll go a little bit over the hole. Yeah. And a decent bounce as Log actually got it in a decent spot here. Can he chip it in? He did not chip it in. Here's going to be an interesting putt. It's going to go off to the right, sadly, for Jam. And Log again going for the island. And so is Jam this go around. Jam doing it super strong. That might go, yeah. Jam over the island. Log made it on. It looked like Jam had probably some forward wind, I would bet. Let's see what he does here. No, it's sideways wind. There, that's a really good lineup for Jam. Wow. Log almost getting the chip-in eagle. Or almost getting albatross there. He just needs to putt this in. That's going to go over. A 2-bar, that's... I mean, it puts Jam on. And the reset on Log's end. And then Jam. Jam definitely not going to be able to improve his previous one. Neither is Log. Both players going into... Oh, Jam actually decided to choose golf real fast. Log facing Steve. Steve's actually one of the easier people to face if you can hit his head. And down for Log. And KO. Jam will go down here. We'll take a quick break after this. After Jam finishes up here, I'm going to retime Log's first run so we can see what he has. And there. Oscar's going to go down here. And a 728 for Jam. Okay, we're going to take a hot second. I'm going to time Log's run real fast. Yeah, you can unmute here. Well, I'm just going to be looking at Log's first run. Can I do that actually? Actually can't. Log, if you can stop your stream and start it, as long as you have like past broadcasting on first. This is a good time for you both to practice while we go back and try and retime that first run. Yeah, take this time. Take this time to practice here while we retime logs run. Yeah. What it should allow me to do is then relook at the VOD. Is what it should allow me to do. I don't know if it'll save it because you just turned it on, but... Yes! I said that like 3 minutes ago. And then turn it back on. Here we go. How much is it going to show? Yeah, it looks like it didn't get it. I'll have to go back on my end. Here, I'll go on the Resort Fest channel and time it out. Because that's weird. It should save, but it didn't this time. Okay, I'm just retiming here. Three frames. 10, 20, 30. 35. We're going to mark that down as a 1040. Or not a 1040, a 540. Because there's nothing we can pull from it. 1040 kind of puts it where it's supposed to be. There. Okay. With that figured out. Okay, if both of you are ready now, we'll do the third round. It's just that you won't be able to post the... you won't be able to use that run for the leaderboards. We can still do it there because we... From what I have timed out, and it was my fault that it jumped. The good thing is we have such a large gap between the 509 and the 604 that it works out. Okay, both are ready. So if you... Here, let me do a stream refresh on both. Okay, and we're going to focus on the stream again. Okay, we're going to do the last heat in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. Okay, here we got our third heat. Sorry about all the confusion. And there. Log's going to begin. Jam's going to be behind. Log's going to want... There's his first bounce. He's going to want a really good start. So is Jam. Jam going off to a really nice start off the bat. And Log also having similar luck. Both are pretty lined up here. Both getting really good serves. Both really similar. Looks like Log's going to have a little bit better of luck coming in here. And he's going to be able to exit with a 33. And Jam is going to be exiting with a 31. Now both going into bowling. Log was talking about earlier how bowling really sucked for him. He's been doing pretty good. He got 1 or 2 strikes every time. And Jam similarly is going to be coming into bowling as Matt. Jam, of course, the left-handed. Log just dumping it straight into the gutter immediately. I think he was trying to do a curve shot there and like overcorrected. That's going to be my best bet. He's trying to figure out a strat. My suggestion to you, Log, is to move over to the second arrow and then release the ball at the highest point possible. That's the EMB strat. The world record holder, EMB, for Bowling Pro, has that strat down. He's going for more curved shots here. Looks like he needs to curve it just a little less. Meanwhile, Jam dealing with a split spare. He didn't actually get it. We would have lost him some time. Jam's been having issues with bowling not deciding to work. Oh, and Jam with the really nice strike, and also Log with the strike as well. If he'll throw for... Jam having some more issues with some of the throwing. And picking up the spare. The spare, in my opinion, saves a little bit more time over just not. I mean, if you can get it without having to take time, at least. And there, Jam picking up another strike. 2 more frames for Log here. Jam, also 2 more frames. Almost getting the strike there for Log. He's going to go and tap it in. 1 more frame for each of them. Log's going to be doing it in 2. Jam could grab a strike here, and he does. Then Log's going to want to... Oh, he's going to throw it back to the crowd. That's not what he wants to see here. Oh, and he grabbed a strike. That really sucks for Log. And Jam's going to leave on 244. And Log just needs to wait for game to come up. And he still did not wait for game to come up. Jam having to deal with a tutorial. He can click minus to get out of that. He can click minus to get out of that. The tutorial... Going to lose him some time as Log comes in here. I think that kills Jam, any chance for Jam to beat this 624. And here he goes. Gonna knock it really far. Log lining up for a chip in here. Jam's on the other side. Log grabbing the chip in. And Jam barely missing it on the other end. Interesting wind here. I don't expect to see a driver chip here from Log, but landing on the green is probably going to be his goal here, and that's what's going to happen. GM had issues with the tutorial. Log lining up this putt here. It's an interesting shot. And he's just going to barely miss it. It's going to be short. Jams in. Log going to make it in here. Log going to make it on the island here as here comes Jam. Really strong shot, but that's going to be fine. He had 0 wind. And Log not even making it. It'd be best here to putt, and that's what he's going to do. 2.5 from Jam, just getting it right into the bunker. Jam's going to finish up here going into boxing. I feel like he can't improve what he has right now, but especially because he's going to have to do with a tutorial. And yeah, overshot by Log there. And a reset on Log's end. Here comes Jam beating up Marco. I think Jam switched Mies so that he could handle the beat up. Or he could have a different person for boxing. Jam coming in with a 628 this go around. Log again exited early. I think he did it all 3 times. We didn't get to see the first one. I'm gonna have to talk with G-Land on that. Steve's coming down here. And I was showing the screen. 707 for Log. Oh, gotta go. See ya, Jam. Okay. JAB definitely is going to be moving on. We don't know about Log as he exited early all 3 times. So we'll see. Potentially, the next time you'll see this is going to be bracket matches, which will be cool to watch. So that's all. My name's Commander. We'll catch you guys next time.